told you I got a lot of stuff. Let's go through it. So please don't mind the mess. I'm gonna bring you closer. Real pro here. I found some really good things because so many shops are having some really good sales right now. And of course, there's always Winners and HomeSense, right? I have been on a real pajama tear lately. I've been going through all of my wardrobe, as you know, and I've been clearing out a bunch of stuff and replacing some stuff, you know, stuff that wears out eventually. And now that I've lost a bit of weight, it's just like, what do I do? I'm living in some clothes that are too big right now, but you know, it could be worse. I've been the opposite. So anyway, but one thing I did need was new pajamas. I did luck out and find a few things, and I found a few more things today in a store that I haven't been in years. I haven't even tried them on, to be honest. And if they're too small now, well, they'll probably fit in a couple of months when it gets warm anyway. So I'll start with the stuff that does fit. Yesterday, I was out at Walmart and I'm embracing spring in every sense of the word. And I've always loved, you know, grandma floral patterns and things, like stuff that looks like Colfax and Fowler wallpaper or, you know, things like that. And so now that trend has continued. I got this pajama set and it was in like the young ladies section. Haha. The top is way too small right. Well, it's not way too small right now. I can put it on. Like I can get it on, but it's not like loose and cute and cropped. It's definitely cropped, but it is so adorable. Look at the kittens. And I bought it because I love the shorts. Look at them. Aren't they cute? Doesn't it look like old-fashioned wallpaper? These fit fine. And they're very cool and very comfy. That'll be fine. And I can always wear a different shirt with it if I feel uncomfortable with the kitten shirt. But they were on sale, so I got those for $16. And then these ones are brand new. Like they just came out that day. Talking of spring colors, look at these. That's the top. And the shorts, I know, wider than they are long, but... And they have the prettiest, like, lavender piping. And they're so nice and cool. Okay, I'm going to continue on with themes. So, sticking with pajamas, I did really well. La Vie en Rose was having a special on these 2 tables where if you bought one item, you actually got 2 free. It was like a mix and match type of thing. So I got more shorts, more pajama shorts. Again, you know, wide. Let's pretend I'm that wide. With the beautiful baby blue wallpaper pattern. Then I got long pajama pants in the same pattern. And something that might not fit, but I just needed to complete the set. I got a tank top. So it's very small, even though this is an extra large. I paid, I think it was $27. Each piece was $27.95. So I paid for one and I got the other 2 free. You know how, especially in the UK, this whole brunch club thing has been super popular. There's been like croissants on everything and on like pajamas and clothes and cups and saucers and all sorts of stuff. Well, I think it is maybe starting to make its way here. In La Vie en Rose, they had the cutest pajama set and it wasn't part of the promotion. Otherwise, I totally would have got it. And I'll insert a picture. It was the bougiest brunch club set that I've seen. It was fancy. And it had like croissants and pancakes on it like that. Now I'll keep an eye out on that just to see if it does go on sale, because I just thought it was so cute. Then because I am a ditzy floral girl, lo and behold, I found the prettiest ditzy floral pajama set. Oh, it's so cute. The only thing that would have made this better was if these flowers had been pink, but beggars can't be choosers. Those were the shorts, and then that's the top. And then this set was also on sale. More wallpaper. These shorts were reduced to $16.99. And I just thought that the little roses were so pretty. And there's the matching top. I love it. And this was reduced from $26.95 to $18.99. So yeah, that was some coin I wasn't expecting to spend today, but I am completely set for pajamas. Except for maybe that brunchy set. Maybe. I'm just so excited to be able to like fit into kind of normal sizes again. Some things are bigger, some things are still 2X, some things I'm like down into the straight sizes. Like H&M is having a ginormous sale, and I made out like a bandit. And there was one pair of jeans that I know are way too small right now, because H&M jeans run really small, but I almost bought them just because they were $9.99. But I'll show you what I did get. I think I have seen someone online wearing this dress. Isn't the fabric or the print just so pretty? And it's quite long on me because I'm only 5'2", but it's all right. It's fine, but it's only an extra large and it fits. Like, it's not baggy like it is on the model, but it's not like impossible either. That I was absolutely thrilled about. But the best part was I thought it was on sale for $34.95, and I thought that was a score. Yeah, it was regular $44.99, and then it was marked down to $34.99. And I brought it up to the till, and I bought this and a candle. I'll have to find the candle. Because it was the oddest smelling candle. It's not a beautiful scent, but anyway, the candle was $9.99. When the guy rang it up and he said the total, and I went, excuse me? It was like $28 or something. I was like, what? How can that be? And that was like with tax and everything. This dress was $15. I was so thrilled. So not only did I get a gorgeous spring and summer dress that isn't plus size, it's normal size. I could walk into a normal size store and find something that fits, and it was on sale. Yes, please. So that was that dress. So I had to go back to H&M because I had seen, before I knew like how profound this sale was, before I rang that through, I looked at these, and I think they're like those comfy, wide-legged, like drawstring joggers. They are meant to look a little nicer than just like jogging pants. These were $10. So I thought, yeah, I can make these work. I can actually dress them up and, you know, wear jewelry or whatever with them, or I can dress them down and be totally comfortable. So for 10 bucks, yes, I think I'll take that. So then I saw this one as well. Last year I had a dress in this same style, but it was a different print. And even though I was almost at my biggest, I just bought the biggest size they had, which was a 4X. So I don't know how this one's gonna fit. They only had an extra large or like an extra small, because I actually think this is last year's stock. But again, it's just, it looks like an oversized shirt. But I love the pattern. And for warm days, it's easy and breezy. So I don't know what the material composition is. I don't know, it's H&M, so it's probably polyester, but I still think it's gorgeous. And it was 10 bucks. Like, green basilicum. Oh yeah, it actually sounds kind of revolting. Basil, tomato leaves, and wet grass. But it works. It's like, it's like if you have a greenhouse and you're growing tomatoes and basil in the greenhouse, and you go in early in the morning to water, and that smell when the water, it hits there's dew on the grass as you're walking into the greenhouse, and then you water the tomatoes, you water the basil, and this is what you smell. And it actually, now that I think about it, because of that analogy, I think that's what struck me so hard, because I grew up with parents that are gardeners. The greenhouse finally had to come down last year, but that morning ritual was totally a part of my childhood. Early mornings, watering the garden, opening the greenhouse. So yeah, it's funny what scent does to you, huh? Wow. All right, so the last thing I got at H&M, I had to do one of these like hold it up in front of me things in the store to see if it might fit. But it's a swing dress, and it is this gorgeous, like, talking of tomato red with a ruffle on the bottom. And it says it's a linen blend. Yeah, it says linen blend, but it was originally $34.99, marked down to $14.99. So according to that, it should fit, or it should at least go around me boobs. So if I have to wear a minimizer bra, so be it. So then the reason I actually went to the mall in the first place was for the Sephora sale. Wanted to try these two fragrances. Father Figure and Missing Person. This one is so soft. I was wearing it this morning and I could actually hardly smell it, but it's actually designed to remind you of someone that is missing from your life. I think it's got a story behind it, as I think most of Phlur's fragrances do. But it's a skin musk scent with, I think it's got a little bit, it's got something warm in it, which is maybe a little bit of the vanilla, because of course they're famous for vanilla skin. But it's mostly a musky scent, but it is very, very intimate. So this is perfect to wear to bed, or just to, you know, cuddle up with your loved one. And then this was the second one I got, was Father Figure, which, as the name would imply, has fig. And it is I hate the way figs look. Like, I've got that thing where I can't look at holes. It literally makes me feel sick to my stomach. And for some reason, figs trigger that. But I absolutely adore the taste of them. And this is a fresh, creamy, sweet, figgy dessert. It's like Fig Newtons with a glass of cold milk. So that was Father Figure. So those were the two I went in there to get. And I also was running low, but I only had like 10 minutes because I had spent so long in doing other things that I didn't have time in Sephora to get what I actually needed other than those, because, you know, that's a need. But I needed a new concealer because the ones that I've been using are too light. So I've now learned. And then this is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I've been using this for years and I don't think I use it properly. Like, I think you're supposed to use it before you put your moisturizer on, which I do sometimes, but mostly I use this almost as a finishing. It gives your skin such a nice, healthy glow, a dewiness, but without looking dewy. And it's really good for your skin too. I love Caudalie products. And I was almost finished my last bottle, and again, Sephora sale, had to go pick up a replacement. And then this is the fragrance that I was talking to you guys about in the car. I had to get the full bottle. I just had to. Phlur's Honeymoon, their new one. It's literally just come out. The fragrance notes are here on the back. Oh, interesting. I'm not a huge lavender fan, but there's lavender in the top. Mandarin, lavender, and then in the heart, it's orange blossom, manuka honey, and saffron. And then in the base is 3 of my absolute favorites, tonka, vanilla, and sandalwood. So not quite the comfort trifecta, but close. So this is a 50 ml. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, you don't get the aromatic, like medicinal scent that lavender can sometimes have. The mandarin in it totally sweetens it up. Oh, this is so good. Ooh. Magnetic cap. Ooh, we love that. I am so impressed. It was $134, but I think I got either 15 or 20% off. I don't remember what level I'm at in Sephora. So yeah, that was my Sephora goodies. I got something else at Winners. I think I did talk about it afterward, but I'll show you the box, but I'm not going to open it now because I want to do that in a separate, like, perfume first impressions unboxing. Okay, so the rest is stuff that I would, oh, except for this. I was looking for another coconut candle because I have one that I got like way back in January, I think it is, that is coconut and lemon, but I don't want to burn that yet because I haven't been able to find it ever, and I can't even find a perfume oil that smells like that, so I don't want to burn it yet. But I found this. It's a DW Home candle, which I love almost as much as Salt and Stone, and it's a coconut one. It's a wooden wick candle. I bought it because, again, coconut candle. But just look at this glass element. And this is a label that can come off, and of course, obviously these come off. So this gorgeous jar or glass is reusable, which I absolutely love. I think it is so pretty. So, okay, guys, oh no, I'm not done. I'm not done. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to open it, but I'll show you the box. Look at this. Dream of Haze from Lattafa Pride. It looks absolutely wild, but I have heard or I've read that it is so good, and I haven't seen any creators actually review this. So I'm going to be doing that on my other channel, my fragrance channel. So if you are at all interested in seeing my reaction to to Dream of Haze, I will link my channel in a card and whatever side and down below, so you can follow me over there for more fragrance chat. Otherwise, I would absolutely appreciate it if you would, follow along here, subscribe, like, hype, da. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Okay. Should I do the Rachel Maxey thing?